Pisces, it's Ashley. How are you? I'm going to get into your reading for the week of the 13th. And we're going to see where things are going for you. All right. Quick reminder that I am doing twin flame readings, and they will be coming out soon. So hit that notification bell if that's something you are interested in viewing. I'll be doing one reading for each of the zodiac signs. So let's get into your reading here. Looks like some boundaries are being set here in the past position. All right, let's see. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Definitely some interesting communication coming in, lots of it. And the Star, the Chariot, Judgment, and the Empress, Temperance, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like right now you're kind of focusing on self, working, kind of diligently dedicating yourself to something. It could be a number of things. It could be work, it could be shadow work, it could be meditation, it could be, you know, any sort of self-mastery activity, really, with this Eight of Pentacles. So, let's see what's going on here. We have boundaries. Set them daily, it says. And then we have this key down here. It's interesting. It's like there's several portals here. We have this gateway here. Then we have one here at this little fence. And then yet another up here. So it's like several boundaries in place here in order to get to you. I'm seeing that sun as you. So it could be that you've put multiple things in place to protect yourself, protect your energy here. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and Temperance. So some Cancer, some Sagittarius energy here. But I feel like you're unstucking yourself. I feel like you've been in this patiently waiting mode for some time. And you finally have decided to jet with the Chariot here. And it could be because you've kind of weighed both options. There's definitely like you trying to take a path that is a middle path, I want to say here. Because you know how the Temperance also is, you know, kind of alchemizing between these two cups. And then there's this path to the sun. So I do feel like something has maybe kept you waiting, and you've decided you're no longer waiting. So let's see what this is. Could have been an earth sign that was coming towards you. This could also be that you've slowly, because this Knight of Pentacles is slow moving but very grounded energy. You could have slowly been building these boundaries or been working towards having these boundaries as well. Whereas maybe before you didn't have as strong boundaries. Let's see if we can get a bigger picture of what's going on here. The Knight of Pentacles. We have Judgment. And that's also your center card. And the Seven of Cups. With the Chariot, we have the Strength card. And the King of Cups. And with Temperance, we have the Lovers and the Six of Wands. So strong Leo, Gemini, Scorpio showing up here as well. I think you've been wondering if somebody was going to make their way to you, if they were going to decide to come back in here. It could have been waiting to see if someone from your past was going to come forward with an offer. And I do feel like, it's funny because I was just telling Scorpio in their video that as soon as I started feeling like I should do a twin flame reading, and I started announcing it in the videos, we were getting so many twin flame scenarios come through in the general readings, and I haven't even posted the bonus readings yet. I haven't even filmed most of them. So I do feel like there's a potential twin flame situation showing up here for those of you that are interested. If not, just take what resonates and leave the rest, of course. But I do feel like you've kind of maybe decided to move on from something here. Perhaps taking control, right? Especially with having set boundaries here. And it could be a Leo or a Scorpio that you have set boundaries with. And I think you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into this situation. I feel like this lover has, I think you're certain that this is a soulmate connection. But I think you also realize that perhaps you don't have to wait to be recognized as a soulmate partner here. Like if this person in the past has not been participating, is too slow to make a move here, or make a choice, I think that you've decided you can find that elsewhere. And you're able to move forward and integrate what you've learned here and have success in a completely new situation, a completely new relationship. So I do feel like, I'm not seeing any cards just yet of there being like a guard up. But that may be the case with this person. We'll see as we move forward. Now, in the present moment, we have telepathy. It says transmission, perception, and communication. And then we also have this Eight of Wands showing up here. So there's definitely some communication coming in here. I think you probably already knew that was going to happen. It's like you psychically were aware that they were going to show up here. And I do feel like they are coming in here to communicate. So let's see what we get here. And this does feel like someone from your past, but I also feel like you're going to be put in a place of having to make a choice as well with that Judgment card and the Two of Cups. There's a choice here. With the Eight of Wands, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So it could be that pentacle that you've been wondering and waiting for. Yeah. With Temperance showing up again. It's been that thing you've been waiting for, right? that offer. With Judgment, we have the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So this could have been something that has ended for sure in the past, something you walked away from in the past. And I do feel like whoever this is that you walked away from was probably a little bit sneaky, a little bit below the radar when it came to their personal integrity or honesty. It was lacking. With the Two of Cups, we have the High Priestess. So you know that this is your person or your soulmate, but there's that guarded energy I was talking about. I do think you feel guarded against this offer now that it's showing up. And it could be because there's been some perceived betrayal or actual betrayal that has taken place here with this person. So what else am I getting from this? It could very well be that you also need to decide if this is something you're willing to continue to fight for. If this person's coming forward with an offer, you're going to have to decide if you're going to persevere and work with them, or if you're going to maintain those boundaries and kind of carry on with your life here. So in the future position, we have bring a gentle touch. Now this showed up in the Aquarius reading, and we do have the Aquarius card here. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius. We have the Star, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords. So some Taurus, Libra showing up here. I think this person's definitely coming in to communicate. That's for sure. And I think for the next couple of weeks, there will be some back and forth communication between the two of you. And it could be that last week they tried to come in that Knight of Pentacles energy, and you blocked it, right? So let's see here. With the Star, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. With the Empress, we have the Page of Wands and the Hermit. And with the Knight of Swords, we have the Two of Cups and the Chariot. I think this person definitely wants a victory with you. I think that they are aware that you are soulmates. So even if you knew that for some time, they might have just recently really figured it out. And it could be because you set some boundaries with them and walked away in the past. I think that they feel determined here. Now, I do feel like there's a potential here for a very healing energy in the balance between the two of you. And I do feel like there's a potential that certain things that have maybe been discovered within could be communicated. So it could be that this person is coming forward wanting to reconcile or communicate what they have come to understand. Now it says in that deer spirit, it says bring a gentle touch. And I got that same, obviously it was the same card for Aquarius, so only take this if you're dealing with an Aquarius or someone with strong Aquarius in their chart, but I did get the impression that it was something that was a delicate matter, like they needed to handle it delicately. Now, the reason in their reading was because the wheel was about to turn, whether they liked it or not. And so it could go one way or the other. In your situation, I almost feel like you might have to evaluate your boundaries here, just so that they are able to communicate with you. So if you're hoping for communication, obviously if you lock your door and you hide in the basement and you turn off your phone, they're not going to be able to get to you, right, to communicate. So I don't mean like ditch all your boundaries. I'm just saying if you're wanting to know what this person has to say, you have to be open to communicating with them. But I think you also want to be careful about that as far as how much of those boundaries you let down. I have a feeling that what they are going to say to you might be a little bit surprising. I want to get some more on this 9 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. We get the Knight of Wands and the World. So I do feel like this person's ready to put in the work. I feel like they're going to be done with being flighty. If they've been in and out in the past, I think they're ready to not be that way, and they're ready to contribute to the situation. So I feel like they're ready to close that out in order to come together with you. Let me get some more here on this Hermit, Page of Swords. So they're discovering that it sucks not to be in your life. And it was a shock to their system for you to cut them out, to set this boundary with them, or set several, right, like we talked about. And I also feel like they see you as their divine counterpart here with the Empress. They see you growing, they see you glowing, they see you doing fine. And that's painful for them, because I think at one point, with Judgment being here twice, they probably had you in a relationship, right? And now they don't, and they don't really enjoy seeing you do just fine without them. So heads up that that's coming in. And yeah. Now I would say for some of you, for this gentle touch, handling this delicately, I think they're going to try and handle it delicately. I don't know that that's where you're at. I kind of feel like you're just kind of in this glow up, doing self-work kind of energy. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. And 3 of Swords, 5. So yeah, you've completely shifted energy. I feel like before you were probably heartbroken and left out in the cold here, right? But this is what they're saying. They're saying you put in the work. You're independent. You're having a new beginning. So, I hope that was helpful, Pisces, and definitely join me back here for the twin flame readings. I will, at the very least, see you for next week's general reading. Thanks for being here. Bye.